Hi, everyone. I know we are all eager to get to lunch. I'm going to try and keep this light, fun, some demos. My name's Sid. I help run Retool's PS team, and today I'll try to touch a bit about the elephant in the room. I think this is probably the 15th talk about AI, but here we are. So I like to remind everyone that even though we've been talking about how AI is already here, only like 1% of implementations are live in production. So like 92% of companies say they're investing in AI. Everyone is running POCs, but it's still very, very early. And I grabbed this headline like a week ago, and I kid you not, I was like, I'm going to go to Wall Street Journal. I'm going to see what's there. And one side is Google. AI is coming after Google. On the right-hand side, it's Apple. AI is coming after Apple. Two of like the leaders in the last like 20 years of innovation and technology are apparently having an existential crisis. So how can both of those things be true? Welcome to the era of the vision sellers. We've all seen this man. These folks are not selling you ROI. They are selling you AGI. This is the end of work as we know it. In 3 to 6 months, in 9 months, it's coming, and we all have to start farming. So let me sell you my vision. This slide has gone through like a lot of iterations, and now it's like this. So here we go. Who am I? That's me when I was 5, I think. I grew up in this town called New Delhi, and I learned how to code on my first lines of code is in this small application called BlueJ. I learned how to code when I was 8th grade, 9th grade, and that's what it looked like back then. And after that, I moved here in the Bay Area. I took the first Python course at Berkeley. It used to be taught in this language called Scheme, but just in 2011 was the first time we learned Python. And that was my first job, not too far away, I think right next to San Jose Airport. I wrote automation test code for networking switches. Don't ask me. I don't know what networking switches do today. I just wrote the test code. Right? And many years later, I was sitting, working, running a small product team. And like every engineering and product team, we had more problems than engineers. And I was building this boring internal tool, and I came across this small company called Retool. I think they were still working out of their apartment in San Francisco, like 5 of them, and it just kind of blew my mind. And this is what it looked like. Retool almost felt like a game to me. I really don't like. I'm a very lazy programmer, so this all engineers are lazy. Like in case you don't know, but like we love not building stuff we don't have to. So for the uninitiated, that's what Retool is. The company started back in 2017 with a very simple idea. Why is it still so painful to build internal tools? And now I help build tools at some of the best software companies in the world. So OpenAI, Amazon, NVIDIA, Stripe, Airbnb. Sorry, I think I jumped the gun. What do I do? Professional services. I think everyone in this room does some sort of professional services. What does that mean for me? I build tools. I build AI that builds tools. So when I heard about Propel, shout out Shri, I had to show you like what we've been cooking up with Rocket Lane and Retool. And let's go to a demo. Just a show of hands. How many of you have heard of Retool before? Okay, that helps. that's what it looks like. All of us have to file expenses. So this is an internal tool that looks like Brex. This is something our teams use every day. Every day, our sales and CS teams care about who is a declining customer, and they look at this day in, day out. But for this talk, I really wanted to showcase something what we're doing next. We have hundreds of these tools to help run our business. And how many people have seen Severance before? Yeah, so me and Mark S. Decided to remove the most annoying part of our jobs, which is filling timesheets in Rocket Lane. This is nothing against Rocket Lane, it's the timesheets. So we built this bot. So here it is. Marquez is a real person on my team. It's just really funny that it's so Marquez and I were working on this last night. This is working with Rocket Lane's API under the hood. And I'm just talking to it about things I don't want to fill out and admin work I don't want to do. So I'm asking it things like, what is the projects I have? And it's going to pull up all that information. So CCB is a customer I'm working with right now. Not working with right now, but let's say I just finished 1 hour of the platform config for CCB. I want to put that in Rocket Lane. So I'm like, can you please file that timesheet for me? Done. And it's there. So I'm not doing this anymore. It's already done. Obviously, I haven't done any work for CCB this week, so let's delete that now. So oops, actually delete that time card. And I can't show you how I built this. In 2 weeks, we're launching a big thing with AI. You will see it there. I promise you I will teach you how to build this under the hood. But we really think about it as, what is the stuff that our team doesn't like doing? What is the stuff that our team wants an intern for? And we are starting with really small tasks. And we'll give a bunch of these agents to, let's say, me and my teammate Kanav, Mark, and then they'll be able to continue doing the work they like doing. Slowly, maybe we'll all be at a farm, like Vishnu said, but till then, I enjoy just building automations. Cool. All right, back to, let's zoom out. November 2022, ChatGPT launched. Then 18 months later, NVIDIA became the second largest company by market cap, right? This is not that long ago, and now we're here. Existential threat. So why should we care? Well, everyone wants AI really fast and yesterday. For those of you who might have been around, seen these waves, I think you must have seen this slide before. This happened in when the internet came out, when cloud came out, everyone was talking about it. In fact, I have never seen a 2-person garage startup, legacy enterprises, and sovereign nations be at the same drumbeat. So I think this is what a platform shift looks like. And the good news for us is, again, it's only at 1%. I did generate that with AI, that image, but I'm still here talking to you guys, selling. So something interesting that's really, that I've been spending a lot of time with is that historically we have seen software and services be silos. And some of us in this room probably work at a software company, some of us work at a services company. And even if we work at company that's software plus services, I think now we're really seeing the bundling happening. So now we're seeing them come together more than ever before. And what is different this time? I mean, these are the common approaches for build and buy AI solutions in the market today. You can add probably everyone in SaaS on this page, but essentially the model providers like